Hello everyone, my name is Ibrahim Nezar Sheikh. My university ID is 2343158. Welcome to my presentation for Ihelp project. This is my final individual lab task for the course CPIT280, supervised by Prof. Mohammed Al-Basheri. Today I'm going to talk you through the complete design process of Ihelp. So, what is Ihelp? It is an intelligent web application that acts as a personal academic assistant for university students. The main goal of the platform is to simplify how students organize their daily lives. We want to help them manage assignments, labs, and projects through a dashboard that is clear and very easy to use. The system is designed to reduce stress and stop students from forgetting their work, which significantly helps them improve their productivity. Let's talk about why I built this. College students have so many things to do, and they often feel very stressed. They need a simple way to manage all their classes and homework in one place. So, when they don't have a good tool, they forget things, and this leads to lower grades. That is why Ihelp is the answer. It is an easy-to-use website designed specifically for students. My main objectives for this project were: make tasks easy. I wanted to put all schoolwork and notes in one simple place. Help with priorities. The app should show students what to do first, either because it is due soon or because they pinned it as important. Stop forgetting. I wanted to use clear timers to show exactly how much time is left for each task. Look nice and simple. It was important to give a student a clean, fun screen that can customize, like using dark mode. To make sure the design works for real people, I created two user personas. First, let me introduce to you Sarah. Sarah is 20 years old and a computer science student at King Abdulaziz University. She is in her second year and has many weekly assignments and lab reports. Her problem is that she uses too many different apps, like notes and calendars, to keep track for her work, and it gets very confused. Her motivation is that she wants a study assessment that feels personal and friendly. She said, "I just want one place that tracks everything without it feeling like another assignment." Next, we have Omar. Omar is older. He's 23 years and a final year engineering student. He's extremely busy with the graduation project and studying. Omar is different from Sarah because he likes apps that are fast. He hates wasting time typing password every time he logs in. His word is, "The less I click, the more productivity I feel." Now, let's see how they use the app. Scenario 1 is Sarah planning for her week. It is Sunday evening. Sarah opens Ihelp on her laptop. On the home page, she immediately sees her three closest tasks. She clicks Add a task for her software engineering report and sets the deadline for Thursday because this is important. She pins this task so it stays at the top. Then she switches to dark mode to make it easier to study at night. Now she feels relaxed and organized. Then scenario 2 is about Omar managing deadlines. It is mid-semesters. Omar opens Ihelp on his phone. He logs in using just his custom username, no password needed, which saves him time on the task page. Everything is ready, sorted by due date. He pins graduation project to the top as his main priority. He adds a quick note review prototype before Thursday. The result is that Omar feels in control of his week without wasting any time. Before designing, I evaluated other apps. I looked at Better.io. It has a good usability because the schedules looks like a real student week. However, it's sometimes hard to go back if you make a mistake. I also looked at a Coast app. I found this is a poor usability because it was too cluttered and messy. There were too many buttons on the screen. Based on this, I draw my low-fidelity sketch. So, as you can see in the sketch 1, I focused on a home page that shows important homework with times. In sketch 2, I designed a task page where you can filter by lab or quiz. In Sketch 4, I planned the settings to allow changing the username for privacy. Now, let's look at the final result, the high-fidelity prototype. I used Figma to build this and used Gemini to generate the text descriptions. This is the login page. To satisfy Omar's needs, I made a flexible login. You can enter using just a university ID or a username. You don't need a password initially, but you can add one later in settings. Here is the dashboard. It is very clean. On the left, we have priority tasks. You can see the smart timer counting down the days and hours left. On the right, we have a general note for quick reminders. On the task page, we have automatic sorting. The task nearest to the deadline appears first, but we also have manual prioritization. See this little pin icon? Users can pin specific tasks to make them as essential. Finally, in the settings, we have theme customization. With one click, you can switch between light mode and dark mode, which helps reduce eye strain. To conclude, I want to share my reflection. Working on Ihelp taught me that user-centered design is not just about code. It is about understanding the people who use the app. I had to shift my thinking from making features to solving student problems. AI was a huge support. I used the Gemini to write a clear description for my Figma designers. It acts like a fast assessment, helping me turn requirements like dark mode into a real design quickly. The biggest challenge was keeping the screen simple without losing features. I solved this by using the pinning feature, which keeps the interface clean but puts the user in control. In the future, I would like to add a push notifications to users. Don't miss their timers and progress bar to keep them motivated. Thank you so much for watching my presentation on Ihelp.